talking about business presentations. And so let's start with Aline. Can you read the title?
Business presentations.
Yeah, business presentations. And welcome to class, Tony. Tony, how are you doing? Tony, how are you? Can you hear me? Tony, you're muted. So your micro. There you go.
Okay. Now it's okay. Hi everybody. I'm great, thanks, and
Okay,
hello
nice.
everybody.
It's good to hear that you're doing well. Okay, and so let's have Aline. Can you read the next couple of lines?
In today's lesson, we will learn new business vocabulary in business positions, talk about giving presentations, practice making business presentations.
Good. Really good job. And let's go on to the next page. And Aline, can you ask Audie the first question?
What are some ways to give a presentation? PowerPoint, etc.
Prepare for the materials.
Excuse
What are
me?
some ways to no. What ways? PowerPoints. For me, for me to give the presentation, I need the drawing. The draw.
The outline?
Outline drawing. Yes.
Okay. So,
what is the outline mean actually?
so the outline is like the overarching idea. So like the basic structure of your presentation is the outline. It's the basic structure.
I'm working as an architect, so I need a drawing. My material is a drawing and 3D, 3D visualization. Okay.
A 3D
Presentation of my
or my
design.
Yeah,
Of
nice.
my design.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. And Tony, can you think of any other ways to give presentations?
You can also use videos or something like that. This kind of stuff, interactive material.
Nice. Okay, good. And Audie, can you ask Tony the next question?
Hey, how are you? Ever given a presentation at work? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, and Tony, can you answer that second question?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I give us in my company, and
Okay, Tony, it sounds like you're breaking up a little bit. You're cutting in and out. Are you there? Okay, maybe
yeah, but I can hear you really good. I will try to reconnect.
Okay. Aline, what about you? Have you ever given a business presentation at work?
Yes, I have. Sorry. I have ever.
Have.
Just I have. Yes, I have. And did you enjoy it? Yes, I did.
I did enjoy it. Just to make it a complete sentence. What was your presentation about?
It's about my, let me see, it's about high intensity intermittent training.
High intensity interval training?
Yes, can be. Interval or intermittent is the same, I think.
Yeah, high intensity intermittent training. Yeah, I think interval
Interval,
sounds
can be.
better, but both would work, I think. Okay, wow, really cool. And Aline, actually, let's skip this last question. Aline, can you pretend to be the man in the brown jacket? And let's have Audie. Can you pretend to be the man in the white jacket? And
Okay.
Audie, can you ask a question? And Aline, can you try to answer it?
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to ask. It's about high. Aline, would you like to explain?
What is high intensity interval training? It's a kind
About
of
the high. Okay.
the kind of exercise. Let me see. With intensity very high, and you can. Oh God, you. It's the first part is very strong, and you have a rest when you breathe and recupera your energy, and after you have another high intensity exercise and in a rest. And so you have a high intensity and rest, high intensity and rest.
Nice. Okay. Recuperate. Recuperate.
Recuperate.
Nice. Recuperate. And I think that sounded good other than that. Really good. Okay. And do either of you guys have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay, perfect. Let's go here. Audie, can you read the title? Audie, can you read the title?
My phone is my mute. Sorry. I forget it.
It's okay.
Vocabulary. Read these words. X about. Words you don't know.
Good. Ask about words you don't know. Can you read the first 4 words, Audie?
Okay. Diagram. Handout. Objective. Key point.
Good.
Objective.
Objective. Objective.
Adjective.
Good. And then key point.
Key point.
Good. Aline, can you read the next 4 words?
Slide, projector, outline, visual aids.
Nice. Visual aids. You were right the first time. Yeah. Good. Do you guys have any questions about any of these words? Any questions here?
Visual aids.
Yeah. Audie, do you know what visual aids are? Do you know, Audie? And your microphone is muted.
I don't know.
Okay. So a visual aid is a picture or a material that the audience can see and which helps them understand the presentation. So a PowerPoint, poster, model, those are all visual aids. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anthony, welcome to class. Anthony, how are you doing? Anthony, can you hear me? Okay, Anthony, it doesn't sound like you're speaking or saying anything. There might be a little glitch, so if you try to leave class and come right back, that should help if you are unable to speak. Does anybody else have any questions here on this page? Any other questions?
No.
Okay. What about you, Audie?
No.
Okay. Can you each choose one word, and can you write a sentence with that word in the chat box?
I choose. Okay.
Okay, good, Eileen. And can you read your sentence out loud, Eileen?
I used to work with handout.
This is good. Because it's general or habitual, how do we change handout? Eileen, how would we change handout?
How it change? For
Yeah.
another word that
No, the same word.
I don't know. I don't know
Plural.
if you
Think
say,
about it as plural.
oh, handout. Okay.
Yeah. So I used to work with handouts,
Mm.
just in general. Okay. And Anthony, can you hear me now, or can you talk now? It doesn't look good, Anthony. And Audie, good. You guys both chose handout. Okay, and Audie, can you read your sentence?
I was lost my connection, but I don't know the news handout. Okay, I will write then my sentence. Okay, everyone, here the handout for today's presentation.
Good. Okay, everyone, here's the handout for today's presentation. I think that's good. Just remember the verb to be is the handout. Other than that, that was great. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
No.
Okay, good. That's matching. Let's try this. This is just some advice. And Aline, can you read the title and the first two paragraphs?
Frame your presentation. There is no way you can give a good talks unless you have something worth talking about. Conceptualizing and framing what you want to say is the most vital part of preparation. We all know that humans are wired to listen to stories and metaphors abound for the narrative structures that works best to engage people. When I think about completing presentations, I think about taking an audience in a journey. A successful talking is a little miracle. People see the word differently afterward. Oh, geez.
Nice.
Some words is difficult to me
Some words are difficult for me.
for me.
That's
Thank
okay. You did a really good job. Conceptualizing. Conceptualizing.
Conceptualizing.
Conceptualizing. Yeah, conceptualizing. And then vital.
Vi- vi-
Yeah, vital.
vi-
And then listen to stories, and metaphors abound for the narrative structures that work best. So can you repeat that? Actually, read this whole sentence. So we all know that humans are wired to listen to stories, and metaphors abound for the narrative structures that work best to engage people.
We all know
Can
that
you repeat?
humans.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know that humans are. Oh, this. Repeat this word. Wired.
Yeah, wired.
Wired. We all know that humans are wired to listen to story and metaphors.
Close. So we all know that humans are wired to listen to stories, and metaphors abound for the narrative structures that work best to engage people.
And metaphors abound for the narrative structures that work best to engage people.
Good. So yeah, just the comma changes the meaning slightly, so we want to make sure it's there in speech. And Anthony, welcome to class. Anthony, how are you?
Many people have problems with the.
Yeah, it looks like some talking problems. Okay, Audie, can you read this? Oh, actually, not quite done. Compelling. Can you repeat compelling, Aline?
What?
Compelling.
Sorry. Com-
Compelling.
okay. Repeat this. When I
Yeah.
think about compelling presentation, Jesus. I
Okay.
think about taking and having a journey.
Yeah, on a journey. And then differently. Differently.
Differently. Differently. As a successful talking is a little miracle, people see the world differently after all.
Afterward. 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 Good. And let's have Audie. Can you read the next part?
Okay. If you frame the talk as a journey, the decisions of figuring out where to start and where to end. To find the right way to start, consider what people in the audience already know about your subjects and how much they care about it. If you assume they have more knowledge or interest than they do, or if you start using jargon or get too topical, you'll lose them. The most engaging speakers do a superb job of very quickly introducing the topic, explaining why they care so deeply about it, and convincing the audience members that they should too.
That they should, too. Can you repeat that they should, too?
That they too
Should. Should.
should should
Yeah. And technical.
technical
Good. Technical. Interest.
interest
Close.
interest
Yeah, that E is silent. So if you look in the chat box, interest. Interest.
interest
Good. jargon.
Jargon.
Yeah, jargon. Good.
Jargon.
Really nice job.
Oh, yes.
Do either of you have any questions about anything on this page? Any questions?
Does super same with super?
Okay.
Superb?
Teacher, superb with super. Is it the same?
You're doing
Yeah.
homework for your
Oh,
wow, then D1.
yeah, Anthony, there you go.
Wow.
Anthony, how
Hi,
are you doing?
welcome.
Anthony,
Oh my God.
are you there?
She's laughing.
Okay. Right. Superb. Yeah, superb is just really good. Superb, really good. So it's like the same as super. Exactly. Any other questions on this page?
Jargon. Jargon.
Okay, jargon. Aline, do you know what jargon is?
Some word, some junk, some, I don't know, jargão. Let me see. I don't know how to say English, but in Portuguese I know what is.
Okay. So can you think of so it's just like
Biblioteca
technical
de. Hay muchas bibliotecas públicas aquí. Mm,
okay.
it's great.
And sorry, Anthony. Yeah. I'm not sure why you're still able to talk. Anthony, if you could just try to mute your microphone. It's really quite loud. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to mute you. It looks like you're already muted.
Hi, I'm here again.
Yeah, I see. And so
I was having problem with my internet connection, and now I don't know why.
Where?
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. Maybe try leaving class and coming right back again, so that it, yeah, it just looks like you're unable to mute yourself at the moment, and you're also kind of in scuba gear, which is a little bit distracting. But yeah, try to come back right away and just leave and come back if you could. And so hopefully that would work. Anyways, so jargon is just really technical speech that's based on a certain it's based on a certain profession. So technical speech of a certain profession is jargon. Okay, and so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, and any other questions on this page?
Can I use superb for every situation, or just in I don't
Yeah,
know?
for a lot of different situations, that was a superb meal. So whenever you want to say really good, you can use superb.
Okay.
Really good is superb. Yeah, good. Okay, any other questions here? Any other questions on this page?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. And let's move on. So we could try that. I think you guys are good. Let's try this. And let's have Anthony. Can you read the title?
Try your own. Take time saying your own introduction for a presentation.
Good. Introduction. Introduction.
Introduction. Okay.
Introduction.
Thank you.
Can you repeat that? Introduction. Anthony, sorry, can you repeat introduction?
Introduction.
Yeah, introduction.
Introduction.
Good. And Audie, can you read the next part?
Okay. Thank you.
Remember, remember to welcome your audience. Introduce your subject. Introduce your subject. Outline the structure of your presentation. Give instruction and question.
Give instructions about.
Give instruction about questions.
Good. And Aline, can you try to make your own presentation introduction?
Okay. Welcome to stay here. No, sorry. Welcome to my presentation. My subject are going to talk about a kind of exercise. And in my presentation, I'm going to show some videos, and in the end of the presentation, if someone have any doubts, can ask any doubts, they can ask.
Nice. So yeah, at the end of the presentation, if anyone has any doubts. If someone has any doubts, I think we'd say if anyone has any doubts, or if someone has a doubt, or yeah, if someone has any doubt. Yeah, I think that's good actually. If someone has any doubts. Okay, good. This sentence might be better if we changed it a little bit. My subject is going to talk about a kind of exercise. How would you change that, Aline?
I'm going to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk, or my subject will be about, or my subject will be a specific type of exercise.
Will be. The difference when I use will and going?
No difference. They're both different ways to use the future tense. Okay, good. Okay, and let's move. Anthony, can you try to make a presentation as well? Just an introduction.
About which subject I can invent?
Any subject, yeah, you can invent it.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to talk about basketball, and I want to introduce some different points in that sport. I wish you like it, and if there is any doubt, just ask me. Thank you.
Nice. I hope you like it. Instead of I wish you like it, I hope you like it.
I hope you?
Yeah, I hope you like it. We wouldn't say I wish you
I
like
hope
it.
you're okay. Thank you.
Yeah, free.
Okay.
Yeah, good. That was really good. Good pronunciation as well, Anthony. Audie, what about you? Can you try an introduction?
Okay, I will try it. Good morning, everyone. My subject will be specific type of green architecture. We will talking about bioclimatic, bioclimatic, I don't know in English. Bioclimatic.
Okay.
And if someone any doubts can ask me.
Okay. If someone has any doubts. You can ask me. Okay, that's good. Bioclimatic architecture. So if we're talking about something that's bioclimatic, it has to have, it's an adjective, we need to have something that it's describing. So this case, bioclimatic would be describing architecture, or bioclimatic anything really, but you'd have to describe something with bioclimatic. But good.
Bioclimatic technology.
Okay.
No, bioclimatic architecture. It's correct.
Okay, good. Perfect. And again, really nice job. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
It's okay for me.
Okay. Good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's try this, and let's have Aline. Can you read the title and the first paragraph?
Presentation, body or content. Read the test. If you have a look at this first graph, you can see that our sales topped 50 millions the year before last. Then last year, sales dropped to 40 millions with a slight recovery at the end of the financial year. However, this year's sales have continued to drop to an all-time low of 30 millions. Now let's look at our market share. As you can see, we have 55% of the market share, 10% down the last year.
Okay. 10% down on.
Down on the last year.
Here. Okay. 25%. Sorry, Aline, can you repeat 25%?
25%.
Yeah. And then financial.
Financial.
Yeah. Slight.
Light. What is light? With a slight recovery.
Okay. Does anybody know what slight means? Can anybody explain? Okay. So slight is small.
Mm-hmm.
Slight. Maybe like that. And then dropped. Can you repeat dropped?
Dropped.
Yeah. And then topped?
Dropped. Or dropped.
Dropped and then topped.
Oh, topped. Okay,
Good.
topped.
And then sales.
Sales.
Good. Okay. Nice. Any other questions on this page or on this paragraph? Does anybody have any questions? Okay. So no questions. Let's have Anthony. Can you read this next paragraph? Anthony, are you there? Okay, maybe not. Audie, can you read the next paragraph?
A good example of how important internal communications are. Okay, I'm going to. A good example of how important internal communications are is shown by some findings from research that we have recently undertaken. Good communication is a very key factor in staff motivation. If you look at this slide, you will see how important it is to get the basics in place. You need to identify your communication requirement, agree your objectives and success criteria, identify your target audiences, define the content of your message, and determine the style of delivery. A good illustration of the communication process is when all those basic fall in place naturally.
Yeah, fall into place naturally. Can you repeat naturally?
Naturally. Naturally.
Yeah, close. So it's naturally. Naturally.
Naturally. Naturally. Naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
Na naturally. Naturally.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Communication.
criteria.
Criteria. Criteria. Criteria.
Yeah, criteria.
Criteria. Criteria. Criteria.
Good. And communications.
Commu Communication. Communication.
Communications.
Communication. 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 Communication.
Yeah, so communications.
Communication. Communication.
Yeah, mune.
Mune.
Good.
Communication.
Yeah, communications.
Communication. Communication.
Good. Nice job. Do either of you guys have any questions about anything on this page? Any questions?
The first line, a good example for how important international communication are is show.
Yeah. So an example of this thing. So an example.
It,
Oh, sorry.
oh, yeah, yes, I understand. Yes,
Yeah. So an example is shown. An
are
example of
because
this thing,
mm-hmm.
of how important they are, is
Okay.
shown. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
If not a problem, if don't have a point after R.
A
Is
comma?
correct.
Yeah, no, you don't need a comma after R. So a good example of this thing is shown by. Yeah, in this case, you don't need a comma.
Mm-hmm. Come.
Yeah,
Okay.
but good question. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, let's try some practice. And might not be that one. Let's try this. And Audie, can you remember, or can you read these useful phrases?
Remember, rem, remember some useful phrases. If you look at this first graph, you can see, as you see, a key factor. If you look at this slide, a good illustration of. Now let's look at a good example of
Good. Factor.
factor. Factor.
Nice. Good job. Factor.
A key factor. A key factor.
Yeah, and it's not that emphasized. It's just a key factor.
Key factor.
Yeah, key factor. Good.
Key
Aline, can you look at the first graph and can you try to make a presentation about that graph based on anything?
The graph, not the circle.
Okay, yeah, I mean the graph or the
Oh,
chart. They're both kind of graphs.
oh,
This is a
okay.
pie graph and this is a line graph.
Oh, jeez, how can I do this? So in the graph, how you can see the first line in the blue, the light blue is the lower, and the strong blue is the intermediary, and the last one is the biggest, and this, oh Jesus,
Okay.
encontra a outra.
So as a a hint. Maybe try like making things up that these things represent. So, for example, you could say the red section represents our competitor's sales market.
I was talking about the other graph.
Okay, this would work as well. So you could say this blue line, the light blue line, really represents our growth in the clothing market over the past 5 years, whereas the purple line represents our growth in the shoes market. And so as you can see, the shoes market has really taken off, although it's starting to decline, while the clothes market never took off and it continues to decline. And so like talk about that and maybe make a conclusion. Say like what you would have to do based on that information.
I can't see the numbers, but
It doesn't matter really what the numbers say. You can make them up.
there is another line now I see.
The yellow one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't know, teacher. I don't know.
Okay. Audie, do you want to try an example?
Example of this graph.
Yeah, so pretend you're giving a presentation and you're using this graph. And the presentation could
Okay.
be on architecture or on anything. How'd you present?
Okay, everyone. Now take a look at the graph. This graph shown presented presentation. How do I say?
And remember, you can use these too.
Yes. As you can see the graph, it's shown it's shown it's so the red one, the red color, it shows that the red color, it see that the red color shows the people who use people who cons no not use people who consume too much electricity in the house. And the color and the orange color, oh it's shown the people is shown the people who mm, who um, who use who use um, who cons I don't know. Can I done for
Okay, yeah. So the
until their house? Can can I done their house?
Okay, I think that was good. You did a really good job using, as you can see, if you look at this graph, that was good. Yeah, not quite complete, but I think that's good. Um,
I'm confused how to separate the colors.
okay, yeah, so maybe um, one thing that might be good is like talking about competitors. So if you take a look at the red section, you will see our competitors' portion of the market share. They have a little over 25%. Our share is represented by the blue section. Over this presentation, I'm going to talk about how to bring us closer to the red or orange section and increase our market share. It might be like an example.
Yeah.
Or the red section of the graph shows people who eat out at restaurants too frequently and are morbidly obese or something like that. And it really could be anything. But yeah, it helps to just have different things that you're competing against in these things when you're using graphs like this. But that was good. And so, yeah, let's try. We could try a conclusion.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, sorry to interrupt.
Don't be.
Can we have your document for our
Yeah.
yes,
Of
because we
course.
still have 7 minutes to prepare, download it, and give us the link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will be business presentations. Here it is. Okay, it's in Google Drive if you want to download it.
Would you like to share the link in the chat box?
I actually don't think I can send a link to this in the chat box. At least I'm still not quite sure. Google Drive
How do I?
is an application
Okay.
on the left side. So if you put your mouse over the screen, there should appear a bar of tools. Google Drive is a triangle.
Yeah. Yes, I'm trying to open it.
Okay. There you go. And I'll give you permission. And there you are. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. And so, nice. Yeah, and let's read this conclusion,
Thank you, teacher.
and then we can try to make our own. So, Audie, can you read the conclusion?
Business presentation. In today's lesson, we will.
Oh, sorry. Can you read the conclusion on the page that I'm showing you?
Oh yes, no. I'm not reading your. Sorry, I still read
Okay.
Google Drive. Okay, wait a minute, sir. Where? Presentation 3 Conclusion. I'd like to thank you for attending today's talk, asking someone's great question, but most of all, sharing with everybody the challenges we will face next year. We we still have around 5 minutes. If you do not have any remaining questions, thank you again for attending the talk today. See you again soon. If you have any question, please stay for another 5 minutes. I would like to answer your question for you.
Good. Nice job. And so let's try to practice that. So Aline, using some of these suggestions, can you try to make your own conclusion? Can you imagine your own conclusion?
Now to sign up, I propose. No, I propose nothing. In my conclusion, I think this subject is very important, and I hope you like them. Many thanks for your attention.
Yeah.
Hope you like them.
I hope you like them. What do you mean?
Uh, or not. I hope you like. I don't know the word. I like it. My presentation.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
you liked my presentation, maybe. Many thanks for your attention. Anything else?
No.
Okay, good. And Audie, what about you?
Mm, Um, to conclude, today's presentation, the subject is really important for our world. How hopefully hopefully hope we continue to care about the world issue. Thank you, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone.
Nice. Okay, good. And so we did a great job today in class. Um, we're just about at the end. Thank you for everything. You did a really wonderful job. Hopefully, I'll see both of you again soon. And again, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, teacher. You are very
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye bye.